Training and evaluation input. In this video, we are going to show you how to input trainings for the whole staff at once. The first thing you want to do is to select the list of your staff and right-click on Import a list of events from Excel. This will show you a pop-up where you can select either evaluation or training. Let's focus on the trainings for this video. Click on Next. It will bring you to this tab where you have to input all the data from your Excel file. So to work this, we're going to go a step backwards by starting to export a template that already exists by default. This will be the basis of our work here. Save the template somewhere on your hard drive by default. It goes to the Homere file, but it is up to you to select a destination. Let's call it training import. So let's open this file in Excel for a moment. Be sure that you select the same destination where you saved it. So what we have here is the list of your staff automatically exported and all the fields that you need to complete in order to have the trainings completed. So if we go back to Homere and select training, we can now see that all those numbers here refer to specific lines and columns. It asks you to put the first row and the last row. This is in order to keep the structure of the Excel file. In this example, I will show you what kind of errors you may get if you get this part wrong. So let's say, for example, that we want to take the whole columns instead of the rows. Homere 5 integrates a bunch of error controls, and it will display as soon as it detects one. In this case, and we are going to be brief about it, but it tells you that there are no data available at the location you told Homere to check. So let's go back to the Excel file and see what is the issue. So unfortunately, I have selected the number of columns instead of rows. In this example, the first row with data is number 3 and the last one is number 8. All the rest of the columns have to be fields according to the trainings followed by your staff. So let's save this document and give it another try in Homere. Import the list of trainings. This time we will set the correct row numbers. So the first one will be 3 and the last one will be 8. We click on Import. We select the Excel file. And now we can see that the import has been successful. So to verify that the data are correct, we're going to pick a staff, go to the event side, and we can see that there is a new event that was logged in. The content is really depending on the mission and on the trainings, of course. Another example here. That seems all right. So I want to show you now an example of if you were to input twice the same file, what would happen? So let's give it a try. Fortunately, Homere is smart enough to detect that you are going to integrate the same data and you don't want to overwrite with the same things. So normally, if everything goes fine, you should receive a warning message. Discrepancies detected during import. And in this case, if you look at the log, it will tell you that the event already exists for the employee. And now you know how to implement trainings for the whole staff. And as a last recommendation, I would ask you to always cross-check what already exists in the events before you start doing so.